A sign of a chemical change is
A sign of a chemical change is
shape.
You got it.
Incorrect.
formation of gas or bubbles. Yeah, that's right. Because everything else, breaking something, change in shape, change in size, those are all evidence of a physical change.
Scoreboard.
Okay. Which one is a chemical change?
Which a chemical change? Ice, paper, ice melting.
Paper falling.
Incorrect.
So milk's boiling. You think about water freezing, that's just going from liquid to solid, so that's a physical change. Ice melting is the opposite, solid to liquid, that's a physical change. Paper folding, you're just folding a piece of paper, it's still just paper. That's a physical change. Now if you think about milk spoiling, if it goes bad, do you get something new happening?
Yes.
It's like pearls and it's thick and chunky and gross.
Yeah.
That's something new forming, right? So that is a chemical change. That's one of my worst fears. You're like gonna pour milk into something and it just fails. Has that ever happened to you guys?
Yes.
Ugh, it's the worst. All right.
Which example show a chemicals properly?
A chemical property.
Gigi yan.
Sugar properly. Sugar.
Yeah.
Incorrect.
So iron resting when exposed to air or water would be in there too, right?
I'm behind two
So it's
points.
an example of a chemical change because rust is forming, but the ability to rust is a chemical property. Dissolving sugar, same situation as the salt. Same situation as when we mix water with the copper sulfate. It's still there, you're just dissolving it in water. Nothing new is being formed. Okay?
2 points.
Alright.
Color is
True or
chemical.
false? Color is a chemical.
True or false? Cool. True.
Color is a physical property. A change in color, this is what I want to differentiate. A change in color is a sign of a chemical change. But if you're just looking at something, and I say, hey, this remote is white, it's a physical property, right? Does that make sense?
Holy trick. See that? Reverse psychology.
True or false?
True or false? Dissolving salt in water is a chemical change.
False.
Just talk about it.
Yes.
Good job, guys. It is false. It would be a physical change.
Oh no.
Alright, which one is a chemical change?
Which chemical? Water and can while boiling.
Oh no.
Think about
I'm not sure, bro. Oh, boiling water.
Incorrect. You lost.
Alright, let's think about it. If we put water to boil,
Bro.
still just water, but some of it evaporates as gas. So we're just changing the state, right? From liquid to gas. And then if we have something like condensation happen, that's where you have a gas. Like if your shower is really hot, for example, sometimes you get those little droplets on the mirror. That would be gas to liquid. So still just a physical change, because it's still just water, it's just in a different state. So cooking an egg would be an example of a chemical change, because once you get that egg cooked, can you bring it back to the raw egg?
No.
No, right? You can't reverse that. Questions back.
True or false?
True or false? Melting ice is a physical change.
Melting ice. True.
Yep, you're right.
Yes.
That is a physical change, because we're just changing state.
Stop. You got it, right?
Which is a physical property.
We should possibly probably smell.
You really have to think about that. The rest of the whole thing.
Yes!
Smell is a physical property, right? It's something you can
I was
observe.
guessing,
Again, the production of an odor after you mix something, that would be evidence of a chemical change. But just the property, when you're just looking at something and it has a smell, that would be a physical property. All the other ones, if something is reactive, if something is radioactive, or if something can set on fire easily, those would all be chemical properties.
Oh!
Which change is reversible?
Which cheese reversible? Paper, chocolate,
Obvious.
nothing, paper.
Oh my god. Oh! It's right where. Rusting metal.
I should have probably said which change is most likely to be reversible.
Melting chocolate.
Yes,
Melted chocolate would be the most obvious
If
one,
it's
right?
excess gas
Because
to
it's melted, you can stick it in the freezer, and it can go back to solid chocolate, right? Rusting metal would involve other chemicals to get that rust off. So I would say melted
Hey.
chocolate is the more